Coleman Skydome 6 is a tent that manages to offer a generous interior size and straightforward setup at a price that's hard to beat. Right away, you'll notice how open the dome feels. It provides about 85 square feet of floor space, and the peak height reaches 6 feet, which is tall enough for most adults to stand comfortably in the center. Nevertheless, while Coleman rates this as a 6-person tent, it's really better suited for 3 or 4 adults if you want to stash gear inside and avoid cramping. But it's ideal for a family with 4 kids and 2 adults. One of this tent's standout features is the quick setup. Although Coleman promotes it as a 5-minute pitch, expect more like 10 to 15 minutes the first time round, especially if you're on your own. The main reason it's faster than many budget tents is its design. The rear poles are already attached, so all you have to do is extend them forward and clip the canopy. Wind can slow down rainfly placement a bit, but it's still easier than threading poles through long fabric sleeves. Stepping inside, the high dome ceiling and pre-bent pole structure make the shelter feel surprisingly spacious for such a wallet-friendly option. You can even fit a queen-size air mattress on one side with extra room for another sleeping pad or 2 on the other side. That said, the Skydome has only a single door, which can be inconvenient if you have a few people trying to enter and exit at night. Another slight annoyance is the rainfly's limited coverage, leaving part of the door and lower walls exposed in sideways rain. If it's windy, keep in mind that fiberglass poles aren't as sturdy as aluminum ones, and this model can bend under gusts around 15 to 20 miles per hour. On calmer days, with minimal precipitation, ventilation is excellent thanks to the generous mesh panels across the tent body. You can even skip the fly for stargazing on a perfectly clear night. Coleman includes handy interior storage options, but there aren't many. You get a small gear loft up top and a couple of mesh pockets on the sides. However, there's no vestibule to stash dirty boots or other bulky gear outside the sleeping area. In terms of build quality, the tarp-like 1000 denier floor is quite durable, so you can drag it around without worrying about punctures. On the flip side, the door zipper isn't a premium brand like YKK, so it might snag more easily. Also, rolling it all back into the original bag can be a puzzle. Some people end up using a larger stuff sack to save time. Compared to other budget tents, like the Coleman Skydome or Kelty Discovery Base Camp, the Skydome offers a taller interior and an easier pitch. The Skydome is slightly roomier on paper, but its older pole design doesn't provide the same headroom. The Kelty model is lighter, though it's a bit shorter inside. Ultimately, the Skydome hits a sweet spot for anyone who wants an affordable, beginner-friendly, and spacious option, and is willing to trade some weather resistance and extra door access for that low price. To sum up, what I like is the generous height and floor space for the price, the quick beginner-friendly setup with pre-attached poles, the great ventilation through large mesh panels, and the thick, durable floor material. On the downside, the single door can be inconvenient for multiple campers, fiberglass poles may flex in stronger winds, and it can be difficult to repack into the original bag.